Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Anime What Ifs back again with another video. And today, for you guys, we is going to be doing part 2 to what if Naruto was the perfect offspring. Let me turn down the TV in the background so y'all don't gotta hear that. Sorry. But yeah, this is part 2 to what if Naruto was the perfect offspring, the redo. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the first part. And like I said, the next day, well, it's kind of like 2 days, but still, the next day, I'm posting this part, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the series that I'm pumping out for you guys. Let me know if you guys don't like them, and also check out my community post. There is a poll over there. I have four what ifs, and I want you guys to pick from those and tell me which ones that you guys want me to do. The highest picked one is the one that I'm gonna do. So yeah, um, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get straight into this video. So here's a little recap for you guys. In the first part, we find out Naruto's bloodline, as he's part Hozuki, part Uchiha, part Senju, part Uzumaki. As over time, Naruto's heritage will come out to the world, as that'll start a war between the Stone and Konoha, as all of the allied nations would join, as the Stone would pick up many different small nations. As Naruto's mother died inside of the last video, Kushina, as since she was retired and haven't been in her ninja training and stuff like that, she was very slow to react, and she also died protecting Naruto. Naruto awakened his two Tomoe Sharingan in both of his eyes. We then skip to the training, as Naruto is very strong. He now has his three Tomoe in each eye. As we have already went through pretty much the first half of Land of Waves, as they have now arrived to Tazmina's house. And that is where we left off, and we're going to pick up from there. So we now see Naruto, Kakashi resting, as Sasuke and Shikamaru would be downstairs as they'll be eating some dinner. As Naruto would wake up, as Naruto would remember the conversation he just had, as we will have a flashback, as we would see Naruto talking to the Kyuubi as he was knocked out, as the Kyuubi draw Naruto into his mindscape. As Naruto's like, so you must be the fox, huh? As next thing you know, you would see an outline of the fox appear inside of the giant cage. As the Kyuubi would say, you're a smart one, boy. Yes, I am the legendary Nine Tails. As Naruto would say, what do you want? As you must have been the one to draw me here. As the fox says, no, I didn't draw you here. You're just here because you passed out and out of chakra. As Naruto's like, well, this never happened when I passed out. As Kurama's like, yeah, you're right. I draw you here, but I drew you here for a reason, boy. You know, you could have beaten that guy if you utilized my chakra, right? As Naruto's like, why would I want to use the chakra of the fox that destroyed my village and also killed my father? As the fox says, hey, kid, chill out. I didn't have, like, your father could have just let you die. Hey. As Naruto's like, what do you want before I leave? Get to the chase. As the fox will say, Naruto, what if I teach you something? As Naruto says, forget it. I don't want to learn nothing from you. As the fox will say, your mother knew it. As that would pique Naruto's interest, as he says, what is it? And hurry up and tell me. Don't bore me. As the fox will say, it's a sensory type ability. And Naruto says, well, I'm not a sensory type ninja. As the fox says, wait, let me explain. That's not the only perk of it. It's a sensory attack type of jutsu. And Naruto's like, a sensory attack type? That don't make no sense. As The Kyuubi's like, let me finish. This jutsu, it is a area type jutsu, and it senses enemies inside of the area or unknown chakra inside of the area, and it attacks them with electric type chakra. And the Naruto's like, well, I don't know my chakra nature. As the Kyuubi says, it's not a lightning style jutsu, it just emits electricity type chakra. As Naruto's like, it sounds interesting, but I don't see it important. As and the Kyuubi's like, wait, boy, how about something else? Come on, let me teach you something. And I was like, why are you so eager to teach me something? As the Kyuubi would stop talking, as Naruto would say, yeah, like I thought, you're just trying to take over my body. As Naruto would leave the mindscape and wake up. As Naruto would wake up, as he would take a shower and then head downstairs. As he would see Kakashi downstairs, as Naruto would say, Sensei, you woke up too? As Kakashi would say, yeah. As Kakashi would be eating potatoes and rice and chicken, like Kiba and Sasuke had already did. As Naruto would come down and eat his plate, as as Naruto would eat his plate and go back upstairs. As Naruto would do some push-ups and sit-ups, exercising his body. As Kakashi would come in, as Kakashi says, Naruto, are your eyes okay? You used your Sharingan a lot yesterday. As Naruto's like, my eyes are good. They burned just a tiny bit, but I'll get used to it though. As Kakashi says, okay, that's good. As Naruto's like, so Kakashi, do you have any kind of jutsu that can take down Zabuza? As Kakashi would say, so you noticed too, right? As Naruto's like, yeah, that hunter then should have killed him off rip. As Kakashi's like, yeah, you're right. I feel like Zabuza's alive too. As Naruto says, how much time do you think it'll be till he pops up again? As Kakashi would say, a week, give or take. As Naruto's like, yeah, you're right. I say about a week solid. As Kakashi's like, yeah, I do have some techniques that would be able to take him down. As Naruto's like, okay, that's good. At least you have something. As Kakashi's like, Naruto, I want to test something with you. As Kakashi would pull out a piece of paper, as he would give this to Naruto. Naruto's like, what's this for? As Kakashi would say, pump some chakra into that paper. As while Naruto's starting that, Kakashi would explain what it is. This is a chakra nature test, and it'll test your chakra based off of the different effects. As Kakashi would explain what each piece of paper would do, as what each element would do to the paper. Fire would make it burn, lightning would make it wrinkle, earth would make it crumble into dirt, and water would make it soggy. As Kakashi is talking, it'll split into multiple different sections. One part gets soggy, one part burns, one part wrinkles, and one part crumbles into dirt. As Kakashi's like, there's no way Naruto has all of the chakra natures. He has all 5 chakra natures. As Naruto's like, is it that rare? As Kakashi's like, you're damn right it's rare. Somebody to be born with all 5 chakra natures. As Naruto would say, so that means I can master pretty much any jutsu out there as long as it's not a bloodline. As Kakashi's like, yeah, literally. A bloodline or any kind of village specific jutsus. As Naruto's like, damn. So, well, what was the point of this test, Sensei? As Kakashi would say, I have a jutsu that I want to teach you, but I needed to know if you had lightning nature first. But you have all of them, so I could teach you a bunch of jutsus. And I'm also going to teach Sasuke and Shikamaru some stuff, but I wanted you to learn this one first. As Kakashi would say, follow me, Naruto. As Naruto would follow Kakashi, as Kakashi would show Naruto the Chidori. As Naruto like such a dense amount of lightning chakra. As Kakashi would say yes, and this jutsu is only able to work with a Sharingan because of the jet lag that it gives you. As Naruto says, wow, that much. As Kakashi would then burst off and stab the tree. As Naruto would see the pure destructive power. As Naruto says, I need to learn this. As Kakashi would say, alright Naruto, activate your Sharingan. As Naruto turns on his Sharingan, as Kakashi says, watch the jutsu form. As Naruto sees the jutsu formulate section by section as his Sharingan is breaking it down for him. As Kakashi would say, it should take you probably 4 to 5 times until you can get it down. As Naruto would practice. The first one, it dispelled. The second one, he had it, but once it touched a tree, it weakened down. The third one, it had perfect form, but while he was running to touch the tree, it evaporated. The fifth time was the best time. Naruto stabbed straight through the tree. As Naruto would do it multiple times until he was able to do it back to back to back, with it working every single time. As Kakashi says, wow Naruto, you're learning so fast. As Naruto's like, thank you. I'm practice this jutsu for a bit. As in this iteration, they don't learn walking on trees because they have already learned it in the academy. As now they can take time to learn other stuff like ninjutsu, genjutsu, or some taijutsu technique. As Kakashi would then go to Shikamaru and Sasuke, as he would tell them tomorrow he's going to teach them some jutsus based off of their elemental type. As they will both nod, as they will both head off to their rooms, as it'll be Naruto, Shikamaru, Sasuke, Kakashi to a room. As the next day, Naruto would be training in his Chidori far away. As Kakashi would do the test, as he would see that Sasuke has fire and lightning, and Shikamaru has, I don't know his actual elements in the show, but just for this case, I'm going to give him wind and earth. As Kakashi says, wind and earth, fire and lightning. Alright, Sasuke, I have a jutsu that I taught Naruto, and right now, currently, you can't learn it, but I will teach you something else. Shikamaru, here is some earth strolls, and here's some wind strolls for you. As I know you would prefer to do it by yourself, right? As Shikamaru would nod his head as he would walk away, as Kakashi would stand there with Sasuke. As Kakashi said, Sasuke, can you control the activation of your Sharingan by yourself? As Sasuke would say, no, I can't. As Kakashi would say, alright then, we're going to be training you on how to activate your Sharingan. As for the next few hours, Shikamaru would be training in his jutsus. Naruto would be training in the Chidori, trying to increase the amount of times he can do it and increase the speed that he can do it with. As Kakashi is teaching Sasuke how to activate his Sharingan, as well as some minor jutsus. As David and Sasuke had learned how to activate his Sharingan by himself. As Sasuke's mismatched Sharingan would appear, he has one Tomoe in one eye and a two Tomoe in the other eye. As Sasuke would be ecstatic that he can now utilize his Sharingan. As he's like, it's not on the level of Naruto or Kakashi, but at least I can use my clan's jutsu. As the next day, it'll be a group training, as Kakashi would teach them all how to walk on water, since the walking on water technique was much more difficult. As Shikamaru got it down first, and then Naruto and Sasuke was the last ones doing it. As it took them uh, around 3 days to handle it. As Naruto and Sasuke would be eating a lot to regain their chakra fast and going back to train more. As Kakashi would say, alright, it seems like you guys all have mastered the water walking technique. As Naruto would say, Sensei, I was thinking, right, wouldn't ninja traversal be much more faster, right? You know how when we walk up trees, we have to use a perfect amount of chakra? Well, what if, as Naruto would do a demonstration, as Naruto would bend his legs, as he would output a lot of chakra, as he bursts off, jumping from one side of of, of the clearing to the other side. Why can't we just do this? As Naruto would amplify his voice with chakra. As Kakashi would think about it and say, well, Naruto, not everybody are monster houses of chakra like you. But if everybody had enough chakra like you, then it would be pretty good for quicker traversal. As Naruto would say, okay, that's all I had to ask. As Kakashi would say, alright, after Naruto's question, I'm going to be teaching you guys some taijutsu styles based off of what you already know. As Sasuke, as Kakashi would ask Sasuke to come up first. As Kakashi would say, fight me. As Sasuke would obey Kakashi's words, as Kakashi and Sasuke would fight. As Kakashi's analyzing Sasuke's fighting style, as he's coming up with a fighting style that he can teach Sasuke based off of how Sasuke already fights. As Kakashi would give Sasuke a stroll after the duel, as Kakashi would say, take this and copy the fighting style inside of that stroll. As he would go for Shikamaru, as he sees Shikamaru prefers range, as he would use his shadow paralysis technique. As Kakashi would say, alright, Shikamaru, this fighting style will take you a bit out of your comfort zone, but it will maximize the power of your shadow paralysis technique. As he says, Naruto, now you. As Kakashi and Naruto would train, as he would see that Naruto would be a more mid to close range fighter, as Sasuke was more of a close range fighter, Naruto could cover that middle ground, but also that close ground. As Kakashi would give Naruto a fighting style stroll, and he also sees that Naruto prefers to use his sword as well. As Kakashi would also give Naruto a Kenjutsu stroll, as he would tell them all to practice that. As they would all practice their strolls throughout the rest of the week. As when it comes to the day where everything happens, Naruto said that he's gonna stay back because he has a bad feeling something's gonna happen to Tazuna's daughter and the little boy. As Kakashi says, okay, but make sure you catch up. As Naruto's like, I will. As he stays back some, as he talks to Tazuna's daughter and the little boy, as that's when two swordsmen ninja arrive. As Naruto says, I was right, I knew trouble was gonna come, as he could feel their bloodlust. As they would slice open the door, as they would say, man, I want to kill somebody. As Naruto says, y'all want to kill somebody? Man, I haven't killed somebody in a long time. As they would look over to see Naruto with his Sharingan blaring, as he puts them both into a genjutsu, as they turn around and kill each other. As Tazuna's daughter would say, that's a bit brutal. As Naruto says, I have already cast a genjutsu on your son, as all he sees is that nothing happened, and we're all at the table talking. As Naruto's like, well, I have to go, so I'm gonna undo the genjutsu, but he removed the bodies and stuff like that, as he took them outside and burnt them. As Naruto would undo the genjutsu, as the boy would see that it's only his mother and there's a hole in the wall and Naruto's gone. As he asked his mom what happened, as the mom would say, oh, it's nothing, sweetie. Let's go upstairs, okay? As Naruto left the shadow clone behind, as it's going to protect the house for them. As Naruto would burst off in incredible speed, as Naruto would increase his speed with chakra. As Naruto would arrive, as he would see this smoke. I keep saying smog. The intense smoke and mist around the whole arena. I mean, not arena, but like bridge is what I'm trying to say. As Naruto would see Kakashi fighting Zabuza, Shikamaru guarding Tazuna, and Sasuke inside of a dome with ice. As Naruto would say, I should help Sasuke, as it looks like he's really injured. As first Naruto would burst down next to Shikamaru, as Shikamaru had already sensed Naruto, he wasn't surprised. As Shikamaru would say, "Yo, Naruto, you're a bit late." As Naruto would say, I know I'm sorry, but do you have any healing cream for Sasuke? As Sasuke's in terrible condition right now. As Shikamaru's like, yeah, here. As Shikamaru would give Naruto a small vial of healing cream. As Naruto would say thank you. And Shikamaru would say, no problem, go help Sasuke. I'll take care of the guy. As Naruto's like, okay, as he shushes away, as Naruto's in a tree watching Haku, as Naruto's observing his attack pattern, as Naruto's like, he's not in every mirror, he's just moving from each mirror so fast it seems like he's teleporting. As Naruto's like, that's a good technique. As he would think, how could I counter this? As he seen Sasuke try to use a fireball, but it didn't work. As Naruto's like, maybe I could break them with sheer force, but then from the outside, as we can both attack from outside and inside, but how would I relate this to Sasuke? As Naruto's like, maybe I could use lightning nature chakra and send some bolts to Sasuke, as Sasuke knows only me and Kakashi have lightning nature, so it'll be from one of us. Sasuke would know that one of us would have a plan. As Naruto's like, yeah, that's smart. As Naruto would jump down, as Naruto would leak a bit of water into the ice cage, as Haku doesn't notice it, as Naruto would send some lightning style chakra towards Sasuke, as the chakra would jolt Sasuke's hands, as he would feel it, as he feels that it's coming from his left, as he knows Kakashi to his right, so it must be Naruto planning something. As Sasuke would stand up, as that's when he would hear a big boom, as Naruto would kick one of the glass mirrors, the ice mirrors, as Sasuke would say, okay, so he wants to attack from both inside and outside, as that's when Sasuke would run towards a mirror to the top left, as Naruto would see that, as Naruto would head for the same mirror, as they kick it at the same time, as Haku couldn't reach Sasuke in time enough, as Sasuke would escape as Naruto would pull him out before he fell back down, as they would both jump away before Haku could reach Naruto's throat with a Senbon. As Naruto's like, so it is the Hunter Nen. He was the other enemy ninja. As Naruto's like, Sasuke, I have a plan, but I need you to go get Shikamaru. As Naruto's like, I will guard you. As Sasuke's like, okay. As Haku would see Sasuke running, as Sasuke would send an ice Senbon, as Naruto has a sword, as he cuts the Senbon in half, as Naruto says, I won't let you hurt him, no more at least. As Haku's like, why did you interfere? You should have let him die. Is he your brother or something? Because I see you both are Uchiha. As Naruto's like, he's not a brother, but he's probably a distant relative or something. Who knows? As Haku's like, well, who cares? I'll just kill you both. As Haku's running through some hand signs, as that's when his movement stops. As Sasuke has retrieved Shikamaru, as Shikamaru has put Haku into the shadow paralysis. As Naruto's like, cool, now we can, as Naruto blitz off with incredible speed, as Naruto would take a fireball jutsu, as he would blow it onto his sword, as he had already poured some oil onto his sword, as the fire is burning on his sword, as Haku from mere will alone breaks out of Shikamaru's shadow paralysis, as he was barely able to dodge Naruto's sword attack, as it burns Haku's ribcage, as Naruto was going to cut his stomach. As Naruto would be running, as he would stop, as he would throw his sword towards Haku, as Haku would dodge it, as he's backing up, as Haku would go through a plethora of hand signs, as he would see Shikamaru's shadow coming, as he would jump back while still doing hand signs, as he's like, I have to take out that boy in the back, as Haku would say, Ice glacier rain, as that's when a bunch of ice crystals come falling as Naruto and Sasuke dodge, as Shikamaru manages to dodge, but he gets stabbed one in the back and one in the leg, as Shikamaru cannot move right now, as Naruto would say, stay out of this right now, Shikamaru, we got this, I'm sorry, as Shikamaru would say, it's fine, as Naruto and Sasuke would then both go for the assault against Haku, as Naruto and Sasuke is trading blows with Haku, as Naruto's mixing in feints with his actual attacks, as Haku would say, they're both talented, they're both skilled shinobi, as Haku would say, they both have good potential, I think I shouldn't kill them, as in this moment of delay, Naruto would punch Haku across the face, as Haku gets sent flying, as at that moment, Haku would send out ice prison, as Haku would trap himself inside of it, as Haku would say, damn, I needed time to think, as Haku would sit inside of one of his mirrors, as Naruto would enter, as Sasuke's like, don't do it, as Naruto's like, it's fine, Sasuke, as Sasuke's like, damn it, as Sasuke would enter with him, as Naruto's like, why did you enter? As Sasuke's like, because, as Naruto's like, oh god, Sasuke, we could have did the same thing we did last time, just instead when he attacks, you could attack the mirror that he's about to go to, stopping him from going in it. And Sasuke's like, oh, you're right. As Naruto's like, you're so dumb, Sasuke. As Naruto would say, I have a jutsu, but I need him to be standing still. As we would hear a whistle, as Naruto's like, what's that whistle? As Naruto's like, it doesn't sound like Dutchadori, so what is it? As that's when he would see Haku blitzing off in an incredible speed. As Naruto's like, where's he going? As Naruto and Sasuke would chase after him, as Sasuke's like, don't tell me he's trying to go finish off Shikamaru. That's when they would see that he runs past Shikamaru, running straight for Kakashi and Zabuza, as Kakashi has a blade in his hand as he's going to stab Zabuza, as that's when Haku would jump in front of the lightning blade, as Naruto's like, what? Why? As Haku would kill himself, as Naruto's like, what? I didn't get to finish my fight. As Zabuza would say, so it seems like Haku was a good tool this whole time. As after Naruto would hear that, that'll tick him off, as Naruto would say, a tool, that tool just risked its life, abandoning his fight just to save you. As that would make Naruto angry, as Naruto was, once a fight started, he must finish it. This was the first fight he didn't finish, and because of outside intervention too, that made Naruto so angry that he walks over to Zabuza as he punches Zabuza in the face. How could you do that? How could you do that to your own person? He said that you was one of his cherished people, but you treat him like this. As Haku in their last moments would say, "Boy, stop it. Zabuza saved me from a life of turmoil. This is the least that I can do to help him." As Zabuza says, "You heard that? He's paying me back because I saved him." As Naruto's like, "Do you not have a heart? I know you're a demon, but even devils have hearts. And trust me, because I know, because I have one in me." As Naruto would touch his stomach, as Zabuza would say, "Huh, so you're a Jinchuriki, are you?" As Naruto's like, "So what about it? There's no reason for you to treat your own cared for person trash like garbage." As Zabuza would hear Naruto's words, as they're starting to kick Zabuza in the ass, as Zabuza's like, why I feel like this boy is changing my personality just from his mere words. As that's when we would hear a god clapping, as this guy would be Gato. As Naruto would say, "Zabuza, one thing that Kakashi Sensei taught me is you can kill your whole village. You can kill civilians and you could murder animals and not give two craps about them. But one thing you shouldn't do, you shouldn't abandon your teammates. You shouldn't abandon the people that you care for. You shouldn't kill them. You're worse than trash, Zabuza. And if I was you, I would kill myself right here and now." As that's what changed Zabuza's heart. As after Gato would say some few words about Zabuza and Haku, Zabuza would snap as he would run and massacre a bunch of the ninjas. As he would kill Gato, throwing him off of the bridge. As he would die, as Naruto would carry Zabuza next to Haku. As Naruto would see the rest of the ninja, as Naruto would pull out his sword. As Naruto's like, "I'll finish these people off, Kakashi." As Kakashi's like, "Okay." As Kakashi goes to tend to Shikamaru and Tazuna, as Naruto blitzes off, as he cuts all of them down, killing them all. As by the time the people of the village arrives, everybody's already dead. As the bridge would finish being built, and Tazuna would name it the Great Naruto Bridge. As that's where I'm going to leave this one off. I know this one's going to be shorter, but I am going to make another part in a few hours. I just been sick and I have a sore throat, so I'm not trying to lose my voice. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and yeah, love you guys and have a damn good day. Peace. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm gonna be merging part 2 and part 3 together, since I kind of realized part 2 is gonna be a bit shorter. So I'm gonna merge part 2 and what was gonna be part 3 together, and then part 3 is just going to be its own separate thing. Alright, so yeah, as we left off in the last part of the video, Naruto, Shikamaru, Sasuke, and Kakashi has left the village of Waves, the land of Waves, as they'll be traveling back home, as they would arrive to Konoha, as they wasn't attacked by no sort of enemy nin, as they had a pretty decent travel back. As once they arrived to their village, they would go to their Hokage's office, as they would fill in a report. As Sarutobi would say, so that's what happened. As Sarutobi would raise their pay from a from a C rank mission to a B rank, to a high B rank, low A rank mission. As they cashed out pretty big inside of this one. As Naruto would say, "Hey, Sensei." As Kakashi like, "Yeah." As Naruto would say, if that's it, I would like to go train somewhere. As Kakashi like, "Yeah, from now on, we don't really need you right now, so you are all dismissed. As they would all leave, as Kakashi would say, wait, no, tomorrow meet me at the barbecue diner. As he would say, meet me there around 6 in the afternoon. As they would say, okay, as they would all leave. As Naruto would go back to his father's house, or his house, as Sasuke would follow Naruto. My alarm, sorry. As Naruto would ask Sasuke why he's following me, and Sasuke would say, I have something to ask you, Naruto. Can you teach me how to use my Sharingan? As Naruto says, sure, I'll teach you how to use your Sharingan. As Naruto would say, activate your Sharingan. As they would be walking side by side, as Sasuke would turn it on. As Naruto's like, your Sharingan has a weird pattern. It's not a full 2 Tomoe. One of your eyes has 2 Tomoe, the other one has 1 Tomoe. As Sasuke is like, I don't know why, but Kakashi has taught me how to activate my Sharingan on my own. At first, it will only activate when I'm pretty much about to die. As Naruto's like, okay, I understand. So, when we get back to my house, I'll teach you how to better use your Sharingan. As they would get back to Naruto's house, as Naruto would say, alright, I'm gonna go drop off my stuff, and then I'm gonna meet you at the training ground. As Naruto would tell Sasuke where the training ground is. As Naruto would go inside of his house and drop off his stuff. As Sasuke would say, man, Naruto has a big house for himself. Well, that's what you do see from the Hokage's son, the 4th Hokage's son. As Sasuke would be at the training ground waiting for Naruto. As Naruto would arrive, as Naruto would say, alright, first, I'm going to teach you Genjutsu and how to break out of Genjutsu using your Sharingan. As Sasuke's like, okay, first I'm going to teach you how to break out of Genjutsu. Now, the main trick is to have your Sharingan active. Alright, from fight start to fight ending, have your Sharingan active. Because if a Genjutsu is cast on you, your Sharingan will break it for you, if it's not too advanced. As Sasuke's like, okay, but I don't have the chakra for that. As Naruto's like, okay, how about we do some chakra exercises? As Sasuke's like, okay. As Naruto says, Sasuke, sit right there with your legs crossed and your hands facing upwards, like you're praying. Sasuke would say, okay, as he would sit down and do what Naruto said. As Naruto would get behind Sasuke, as Naruto would place his hand on Sasuke's back, as he would place his hand right in the middle of Sasuke's back. Sasuke would feel a warm energy coming from that part of his back. As Sasuke's like, Naruto, what are you doing? As Naruto's like, I am widening your chakra network. I'm making it so your body will push out more chakra, therefore increasing your chakra overall. Sasuke says, wait, isn't that going to be bad for my body? As Naruto says, yes, that's why we're going to be doing this slowly. Each day, I am going to increase your chakra network more and more and more by pumping my own chakra into it. As Sasuke's like, okay. As they begin, as 10 minutes later, Naruto would stop as he would see Sasuke sweating. As Naruto would say, alright, you can stand up, Sasuke, and take a break. As Sasuke's like, okay. As Sasuke's sweat is just from the mere pressure of Naruto's chakra, forcefully opening his chakra network, pushing out more and more chakra. As Naruto would say, alright, after your break, we're going to be doing some basic stamina training and stuff like that, and also some reaction speed training. As Naruto would say, the Sharingan is good, but is not useful if your body can't keep up with what you're seeing. As Sasuke would say, okay, as Sasuke would calm down some, as Naruto would say, all right, now we're gonna do your reflex training. As Naruto would say, all right, focus your Sharingan on me, all right. As Sasuke would say, okay. As Naruto would move with an incredible speed, as Sasuke's barely managed to track him, as Sasuke's like, damn Naruto, you're moving so fast I could barely even track you. As Naruto's like, alright, I'm gonna start off slower movements and gradually increase my speed until you can keep up with me. As I know I'm not the fastest ninja, but I am pretty fast. So if you can keep up with me, then you have a good chance of keeping up with most skilled chunin of any village. As Sasuke's like, okay. As right now Naruto's currently chunin level, so he's not that strong, but he is pretty strong. As Naruto would start off with slower speeds, as Sasuke is getting used to the speed, as Naruto speeds up and speeds up, as Sasuke started to struggle at first, but over time Sasuke would continue to keep up with Naruto's speed, as they would continue to train throughout the night. As once it started to get late, Sasuke's like, damn, it's late, I gotta walk back to my compound. As Naruto's like, that's pretty far, Sasuke, you could just stay inside of my house. As Sasuke's like, you sure? As Naruto's like, yeah. As Sasuke's like, but I don't have no clothes. As Naruto would say, I have some extra clothes you could borrow till tomorrow, and we could go to your manor and you could change your clothes. As Sasuke's like, okay. As Sasuke would stay over to Naruto's house, as Naruto would have cooked some dinner. He made ramen. As Naruto and Sasuke would eat, as they would both go to bed, as they had to train tomorrow. As tomorrow would come, Naruto and Sasuke would wake up, as Naruto would say, Sasuke, let's go to your compound and get your clothes changed, and also let's use your lake, as I'm trying to test out something. As Sasuke's like, sure. As Naruto's like, oh yeah, Sasuke, the whole trip to your compound is going to be a training session. As Sasuke's like, what? As Naruto says, I'm going to teach you how to boost your speed with chakra. As Sasuke's like, okay. As they would begin to walk, as Naruto would say, all right, first I need you to envision your chakra spreading throughout your muscles. Sasuke would say, all right. As first Sasuke would just cover his leg in chakra. As Naruto's like, no, you need your chakra to be inside of your body. You need to imagine it spreading through each muscle inside of your leg. As in a few minutes Sasuke would get it, as Sasuke would realize his legs feel like they're on clouds right now. As Naruto would say, perfect, you got the first step. Now let's run. As Naruto would start running, and Sasuke would follow behind him. And Sasuke's like, so what's the next step? You need to spread chakra through your back and your spine to help keep your body straight with the speed that you're going at. As Sasuke would do it, as Sasuke managed to get that down the first try after the muscle, he kind of learned how to spread it inside of his body. As Naruto's like, perfect, Sasuke, you got it. As Naruto said, all right, I'm about to pick up the speed. As Naruto starts to go faster, as Sasuke tries to go faster, as Sasuke is barely managing to stay behind Naruto. As Naruto would slow down, as he would say, Sasuke, use all the muscles inside of your leg. You don't see how when you spread your chakra through your legs, you kind of feel every fiber, every strand. And Sasuke's like, yeah, I've been feeling this weird feeling. As Naruto would say, all right, use, now that your chakra is spread through your leg, increase every single fiber and muscle inside of your leg to their maximum output, and then you'll be able to move faster. As Sasuke was like, okay, taking Naruto's clue, as Sasuke would spread the chakra throughout his legs up to his thigh, as he would feel everything as Sasuke would burst off with a speed, as Naruto would say, "That's it, Sasuke." As they would both run to the Uchiha compound, as once they arrived there, Sasuke would change his clothes and wash Naruto's clothes and give them back to Naruto. As Naruto would say thank you, as Sasuke would say no, thank you, Naruto. As they would both go back to the Sasuke clan's lake. As Sasuke would say, "Alright, this is the lake, Naruto." As Naruto would say, "Okay." As they would begin to walk on the water, as Naruto would say, "Stay over there, Sasuke. I want to test out this jutsu that I've been practicing." As Sasuke's like, "Alright." As Naruto weaves some hand signs together, as he says, "Lightning release. Lightning river flow." As the lightning shoots through his feet, as it spreads throughout the river, as every fish inside of that lake was killed instantly. As Naruto's like, "I didn't know there was any life in here." As Naruto's like, "I'm sorry." As the lake is still electrified, as Sasuke tries to touch the water, as it shocks him even after Naruto stopped using the jutsu. As Sasuke's like, "Naruto, how am I supposed to eat now?" As Naruto's like, "You could freeze these." Sasuke's like, oh. As once the lightning style jutsu kind of calms down some and leaves the water, Naruto and Sasuke would begin to collect all of the fish, taking a few hours. As they'll collect all of the dead fish and they would put them inside of the freezer or something. As Naruto would say, "I'll buy you some fish seeds from the fish store, and you could have them in here and have more fish." Sasuke's like, "Alright, and don't use that jutsu no more on my pond." As Naruto's like, "Alright." As they would look at the time, as they would see it was 5:47, as they would say, "Hey, we gotta meet Kakashi at the barbecue place." As they begin to walk there, it's about 10 minutes from Sasuke's house. As they would go there, as they would see that Kakashi's actually early. As Naruto would say, "Wow, Kakashi, I didn't expect you to be early." As Kakashi's like, "Shut up, Naruto." As Naruto would say, "Where's Shikamaru?" As Shikamaru would say, "I'm right here." As they would see Shikamaru walking up too from the area behind Kakashi. As they'll say, "Perfect, everyone's here." As Kakashi would say, "Alright, come in and sit down." As they would all sit to a table, as they'll be eating and enjoying some food. As Kakashi would say, "Alright, guys, the reason that I had you guys meet here for a meeting is I want to give you guys these papers." As he would pass out the papers, as the papers would say the Chunin exams. "Please have this paper be signed by your parents." As Naruto and Sasuke look at Kakashi, as Kakashi would say, "It's fine, you guys can sign it yourselves." As Kakashi would say, "Well, Sasuke, for you could just have Itachi sign it." As Sasuke says, "Well, Itachi's been out for a few days because of missions. He left me a note." As Kakashi is like, "Oh, well, okay then, just sign it yourself then." As Naruto would ask, "So the Chunin exams are still taking place even in the middle of a war?" As Kakashi would say, "Yeah, even in the middle of a war is going to be a temporary peace until the Chunin exams is over." As Naruto's like, "Yeah, hopefully." As Kakashi would say, "Stay optimistic, Naruto. As since the Chunin exams will be held at Konoha, we're going to be increasing our defense to make sure that nobody will break into the village." As Naruto would say, "Okay." As Naruto would say, "So how long until the Chunin exam starts?" As Kakashi would say, "You have 1 month until the Chunin exam starts." Naruto, Sasuke, I want to train you guys with something relating to Sharingan. As Kakashi would say, Shikamaru, I could recommend you to somebody. As Shikamaru would say, it's fine. It's fine. I actually have, my father has actually set up a training session with Asuma. As Kakashi would say, Asuma Saratobi, huh? Yeah. As Kakashi would say, great. As he would then turn to Naruto and Sasuke, as he would say, you two tomorrow meet me at training ground 7. As they're like, okay. As they would continue to eat, and Naruto and Sasuke would head back to Sasuke's house for a little bit, as Naruto would head back to his house. As they would go to sleep and wake up the next day. As they would wake up and meet Kakashi at training ground 7. As Naruto and Sasuke would ask, so what are we going to be doing? As Kakashi said, alright, Naruto, you already learned this jutsu, but I'm about to teach it to Sasuke. As Naruto's like, wait, are you talking about that jutsu? As Kakashi's like, yeah. As Kakashi would say, Sasuke, since you have a lightning chakra nature, and you also have a Sharingan, I will be teaching you my jutsu that I created, the Chidori. As Sasuke's like, a Chidori? A bunch of birds singing? As Kakashi would say, Naruto, give Sasuke a demonstration. As Naruto would weave hand signs, as he would form a ball of lightning in his head. As Naruto would run, as his speed has been increased from the lightning nature, as he would punch the wall right in front of him. I mean the tree right in front of him. As the lightning nature destroyed the whole tree. As Sasuke's like, wow, that's a pretty strong jutsu. As Kakashi's like, yes, it is an S-rank jutsu. As Sasuke would say, and you're going to teach this to me? As Kakashi's like, yes, because one, I trust you, and I trust your brother, and also, I don't want to play favoritism with none of my students, and since I had taught it to Naruto, I want to teach it to you. As Sasuke's like, okay, as Kakashi would go over the instructions on how to do it for Sasuke, as Kakashi would give Naruto a sword technique manual. As Kakashi would say, while I'm monitoring Sasuke, you do that for the meantime. As Naruto's like, okay. As Naruto would pull out his sword, as Naruto would see that it's chipped, as he says, I have to get another sword. As Naruto would ask Kakashi if he could leave for a bit and go put in an order at the Higurashi shop. As Kakashi says sure. As Naruto leaves and goes to his house, as he remembers seeing some kind of ore that his dad left behind. He said that this is a special kind of ore, as Naruto doesn't know what it is, but he says that he might want a sword made from this ore. As Naruto would go and take this ore to the Higurashi shop after Naruto took it from his house. As Naruto would then ask for a ninjato sword, as the blacksmith there would say, it's more of a straight blade. Am I right? As Naruto would say yes, and I have some ore. As the guy would look at the ore, as he would wink, as he would say, wait, where did you get this from, kid? As he would say, my father left it for me. He said it was some special ore. As he's like, kid, this ore is so rare, and to see that you have 3 bricks of it. As Naruto's like, yeah, because I wanted a whole set of ninja tools using it. As the guy's like, wow. As Naruto's like, what is this ore? As the guy would say, this ore is from the time of the Sage of the Sixth Paths, or from when the Sage was training inside of chakra. As he would pump his chakra into into metal, trying to increase his chakra density. As this metal became so rich with chakra that it turned black, and a chakra so rich inside of it, it said that this metal could cut through anything. As an artist, like, wow, that sounds strong. As the guy's like, you damn right it's strong, kid. And to think that you have 3 bricks of this stuff, as the guy would say, I will make you the finest set of ninja tools. As Naruto was like, thank you. As he would say, also, I do have a special request for the sword design wise. As the guy would say, go ahead. As Naruto said, for the hilt, can you add this symbol on the hilt? As the guy would say, no problem. Anything else? As Naruto would say, no, that's it. As the guy would say, alright, kid, that'll take around 2 weeks. As Naruto's like, what about the price? As the guy says, I can't charge you. You gave me a chance to work with a legendary material like this, kid. It's fine. As Naruto's like, please let me pay you. As the guy said, it's fine. I just want you to be one of my daily customers at my shop. As Naruto's like, sure. As Naruto would walk away, as he would bump into a girl with a white shirt on, and she would say, hey, watch where you're going. As Naruto's like, I'm sorry. As he's like, what's your name? And she was like, Tintin, what's your name? As he would say, Naruto. As Naruto would say, I'm sorry for bumping into you, Tintin. I wasn't paying attention. And she's like, that's fine. As they would both walk their separate paths, as Naruto would arrive to the training field, as he would see Sasuke passed out. As Kakashi would say, Naruto, you're back. As Naruto would say, yes, I had to place an order for a sword and a ninja set of tools. As Naruto would say, alright, so I'm guessing Sasuke is done for the day. As Kakashi's like, yeah, he managed to do two Chidoris before passing out, which is good for him. As Kakashi would say, that's actually more than I expected. As Naruto would say, well, I have been increasing his chakra network, so that's probably why. As Kakashi like, oh, okay. So you've been using that technique then, where you funnel your chakra into him. As Naruto's like, yeah, I have been. As Kakashi's like, alright. But Naruto, I want you to use your wood style. As Naruto's like, wood style? Man, I haven't used wood style in a long time, I just realized. As Kakashi's like, yes, use your wood style. As Naruto would say, okay. As Kakashi would say, I want you to make a house. As Naruto would make a house, as Kakashi would say, alright, now summon your chakra chains. As Naruto would summon chakra chains from his arms. As Kakashi would say, I want you to reinforce this house with the chakra chains. As Naruto's like, okay, that's a bit strange. As Naruto would do it as Kakashi would says. As Naruto's like, what's the point of doing this? As Kakashi says, Naruto, I'm trying to show you how you can improve not only your wood style but your chakra chains. You can increase the force of your wood if you infuse them with your chakra chains. As Kakashi would go through hand signs, as he would make a Chidori, as he would strike the house, as only a bit of the wood burned. As Naruto's like, wow, that's so powerful. As Kakashi would say, you see, Naruto? As Naruto's like, wait, I could just combine the two, right? As Kakashi's like, well, what are you talking about? They're bloodlines. You can't combine bloodlines. As Naruto's like, I actually kind of can. As a few years ago, I kind of combined my wood style with my own body, as it gave me a faster regeneration speed, and also I can regenerate limbs, but I have to have chakra, and if I'm not poisoned or nothing like that, then I can regenerate. As Kakashi's like, wow, that's powerful, Naruto. As Naruto's like, yeah, I know. As Naruto's like, I'm thinking about undoing a change. As Kakashi said, you're talking about it like you could just do it. As Naruto's like, I can do it. Naruto will always say, look and see. as Naruto would take his sword and cut off his arm, as Kakashi would see it bleeding, as Naruto's arm would regrow, as then Naruto would undo the change, as Naruto would cut off his arm again. At this time, it doesn't merge with the ground and his arm doesn't regrow. As Naruto would change his body back to regrow his arm and take it off. As Naruto's like, you see, I can just easily do it. As Kakashi's like, do you have the technique to merge bloodlines? As Naruto's like, maybe that's what it is. I can merge my bloodlines together and merge my bloodlines with my body. As Kakashi would say, hey Naruto, try merging your chakra chains with your body, see what happens. As Naruto would say, okay. As Naruto would merge his chakra chains with his body, as Naruto would then try to injure himself, but he can't even cut his skin. As Kakashi would say, so the chakra chains merge with your body would give you increased durability, while the wood style would give you increased regeneration. As Naruto would say, there's no point in me merging my Sharingan with anything else. Kakashi's like, yeah, there's no point. As Naruto would say, alright, I'm going to try merging the wood style with my chains, as we would see a chain inside of Naruto's hand and the wood style nature, as they begin to fuse together, as the wood style would become, well, it's the same thing, it's just enhanced by the chains, which gives it more fluidity and more motion. As Naruto would say, alright, let's try this out. As Naruto would use a wood style jutsu, he would say, a wood style collapse of the great forest, as that's when a bunch of vines and branches and trees would come out of the ground. As Kakashi would say, good job Naruto. As Kakashi would say, now I'm gonna try to destroy them. As Naruto would say, okay. As Kakashi would use a giant fireball, as it doesn't work. As Naruto would use a Chidori, as it didn't work. As nothing's working, nothing's breaking this wood. As Naruto's like, the only way this wood would break is if somebody focuses a high amount of chakra, most likely. As Kakashi's like, yeah, let me try. As Kakashi would focus chakra into his foot, as Kakashi would jump up and kick the tree, and that would break the tree. As Kakashi would say, the tree broke fairly fast once I enhanced my foot with chakra. As Naruto was like, okay, so that's the way that somebody could break these trees. As Naruto was like, so what else, Kakashi? As Kakashi would say, Naruto, I want to teach you the next step to the Chidori, the Raikiri. Now Naruto's like, the Raikiri, the lightning cutter. As Kakashi's like, yes. And Naruto's like, how did the Chidori become a lightning cutter? As Kakashi would say, well, I used the Chidori to cut lightning. As Naruto's like, so all it is a Chidori with a different name. As Kakashi would say, no, because you know how with the Chidori you form a ball of lightning in your hand? Well, with the Raikiri, your hand becomes the catalyst for this lightning chakra. As Kakashi would show Naruto, as Kakashi's hand was flat, as lightning chakra starts to course from his hand, as it makes the same sound that the Chidori makes. As Kakashi would strike one of the trees, as the tree would explode and take out two other trees behind it. As Naruto's like, wow, the destructive power of it, the potency of that lightning chakra must be insane. As Kakashi's like, it is. As Naruto's like, and you're about to teach me this? As Kakashi's like, yes. And then I'm gonna teach it to Sasuke once he masters the Chidori. As Naruto would say, but I didn't master it. As Kakashi would say, I know, but you have the chakra. chakra to take on this jutsu, so I'm going to teach it to you. As Naruto would say, okay. As Kakashi would teach Naruto the Raikiri, which is pretty much Uchidori, just with an extra step or two. As Naruto would get this technique down within a few minutes. As Naruto would say, Sensei, how many lightning style jutsus are you going to teach me when I have all 5 chakra natures? As Kakashi's like, you're true. Here's some strolls, Naruto. All of these have 6 types of each nature. 6 fire styles, 6 earth styles, 6 water styles, 6 lightning styles, 6 wind styles. As Naruto's like, okay, thank you. As Kakashi's like, these all range from C to A rank. As Naruto's like, C to A? Wow, these are all going to be some probably powerful jutsus. As Kakashi's like, yes, I couldn't find nothing lower, so I had to give you these kind. As Naruto's like, that's fine, but I kind of feel like you're trying to give me the edge over my competition inside of the tuning games. As Kakashi's like, I probably am, I probably ain't. It depends. As Naruto would say, okay. As Naruto would go to the side as he would practice all of these jutsus. As we would time skip 1 month, we would see Naruto and Sasuke. As Naruto had to buy a temporary replacement sword until his sword made out of that rare material is done being forged. As Naruto can't wait till his full set is fully done being forged. As Naruto had got a kind of a small design change, as Naruto's wearing a ninja outfit that has the Uzumaki crest to the back, as it's the all black jacket, like a all black tactical jacket with the Uzumaki crest to the back, as Naruto's wearing a dark sleeve shirt with combat boots and long tactical pants, as the boots will have the Uzumaki crest on them too. As Naruto would say, all right, you guys ready for the Chunin exams tomorrow? As he would be in a diner with Shikamaru and Sasuke. As they was like, yeah, Sasuke would say, yeah, and Shikamaru would say, I'm ready, but it's going to be a drag. As Naruto would say, perfect, as they would split up and skip to the next day. As they would arrive to the place that the tuning exams would take place in. As they would walk up and they would see a crowd of people, as they would see a guy with bushy brows and a green jumpsuit on getting kicked to the ground. As there's a girl, as Naruto's like, hey, that's Tenten. As Naruto's like, Tenten, what's going on? And she's like, they won't let us through. As Naruto's like, this isn't the right floor. We have to go up to the 3rd floor. This is only the 2nd floor. This is a genjutsu. As Naruto would break the genjutsu, as the guys would say, wow, this batch of rookies are pretty good. As everybody would go upstairs, as Naruto would ask Sasuke Rock Lee would ask Sasuke to fight him, as their fight would go out, as Sasuke would copy the primary lotus, as Naruto would be watching the fight too, as Naruto managed to copy it too, as then they would enter the room, as they would feel an intense amount of ki and bloodlust, as Naruto says he's not going to let them outdo him, as Naruto releases his own bloodlust, as this bloodlust is about to make people pass out, as Ino falls to the ground as she threw up from how powerful Naruto's bloodlust was. As Sasuke's like, cut it out, Naruto. As Naruto would stop, as everybody would be looking at him and says he's a monster, as Naruto would say, They shouldn't have been forcing their bloodlust at me, then they would have had to have film eyes. As Naruto's bloodlust was mixed with the fox, that's why it was so strong and potent and powerful. As everybody would look at Naruto, as that's when Kabuto would appear. As Kabuto would say, this is his 7th time. As Naruto's like, wow, that's a lot. As he would say that he had information on everybody. As Naruto wouldn't think nothing strange, as if it's his 7th time, he probably seen everybody's skills by now. As Naruto would say, all right, give me Rock Lee and give me that sound shinobi right there. As Kabuto would say, okay. As he would say, Rock Lee, teammates Neji Hyuga and Tenten Higurashi. And I was like, Higurashi? Wait, she's related to the guy that owns that store? That's why she was going to the store that day. Okay. As Kabuto would continue what he would say, Rock Lee, Sensei Might God. He is a taijutsu specialist, and he hasn't lost too many battles. As last year, he became a genin, but he didn't participate into the Chunin exams until this year. As Naruto's like, alright, now that Sound Shinobi. As Kabuto would say, that Sound Shinobi's new this year, so I don't have nothing on him. As Naruto would say, oh, okay. As he would say, well, that's it. As Sasuke would say, actually, give me something on Gaara of the Sand. As Kabuto would say Gaara, as Sasuke would have a flashback as he remembered watching Gaara's confrontation with Naruto. As we would see Naruto and Konohamaru, as Konohamaru would be begging Naruto to teach him. As Naruto's like, Konohamaru, I wish I could teach you, but I have my own training to do right now. As Konohamaru would be walking, as he would run away from Naruto, as he's like, all right, I'll train myself. As Konohamaru turns the corner, as he will bump into Kankuro, as Kankuro would yell at Konohamaru, as Naruto would hear this yelling, as he would run around the corner and see Konohamaru getting smacked by Kankuro. As Naruto's like, yo, what the hell you did that for? As Kankuro say, the brat bumped into me. Is this your brat? He's your brother or something? And Naruto's like, no, he's my student. As the guy would say, you don't look like no Jonin. I'm not a Jonin, but still. As Kankuro would say, are you trying to pick a fight? As Naruto's like, I don't know, am I? As Kankuro was about to pull Crow off of his back, as that's where you would hear a voice say, Kankuro, stop this. As Kankuro would look, as he would see Gaara, as he's like, Gaara, I am so sorry. As Gaara would say, you're a disgrace to our village. As in a blink of the eye, Naruto feeling this guy's pressure, as Naruto with Sun Shin next to Gaara with a sword. As Naruto didn't see the sand behind the back of his head getting ready to attack. As Sasuke's like, Naruto, this guy's trouble, ain't it? And Naruto's like, are you guys here for the Chunin exams? As Gaara would say, yes. What is your name? As Naruto's like, Naruto Uzumaki. As Gaara would say, Naruto, Mother senses you're powerful, and she wants your blood. As Naruto would say, is this kid crazy? As Sasuke would think the same thing. As Sasuke would ask Naruto what happened, and Naruto would tell him. Alright. As Sasuke's like, these people seem like some bad news. As that would be the end of the flashback, as Kabuto would explain to Sasuke that Gaara has been on C-rank missions without a single scratch, and both of his teammates are his siblings, Kankuro and Tamari, as they're from the village hidden in the sand. As the part where Gaara went on C-ranks without a scratch on his body shocked the two boys there, Naruto and Sasuke. That's when Ibiki would come in, as Ibiki would tell them about the test. And Naruto would say, a test? Man, I wanted to fight people. I didn't want to write nothing on the book, as they would be brought to the classroom. As the test would begin, as Naruto realized we could cheat, we just don't gotta get caught cheating. And that's when Naruto would use his wood style technique, making a little tiny pillar on the desk next to the smartest person that he knows, as he would make a little mirror made out of chakra, as Naruto would be looking inside this mirror, copying everything down. As Hinata would see Naruto writing down the answers, as Hinata asked if she could cheat off of Naruto, as Naruto would say sure, as Hinata would be blushing just by merely sitting next to him, but Naruto's dense, so he doesn't realize. As Hinata would copy down what she sees on the paper, as once the 10th question is being announced, Ibiki would say, look, if you don't have the guts, finish now. Leave this place. As a bunch of people got up and left. As the remaining people that's there, Ibiki would say, you all passed. There is no 10th question. We just wanted to see if you guys had enough guts to become ninja. As that's when we would see Anko Mitarashi burst through the door. As she would say, well, hello, maggots. As they would all look at her, as she would say, damn, Izaki, you've been getting soft. There's a bunch of applicants left. As he would say, look, they're a lot more headstrong than it was last year, alright? As that's when a lady with a dog that has an eye patch would burst through the window, as it'll be Tatsumi, Kiba's mother, as Kiba would look at her and say, Mom, and you didn't tell me you was going to be a proctor. As she like, it was a last minute decision. As Kiba's like, oh, okay. As Uncle would say, well, everybody, meet me at training ground 44, the forest of death. That's where I'm going to leave this part off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment if I have anything wrong inside of the video, as well as comment what you guys like. And don't forget to check my community post, because I have a what ifs that I want you guys to vote on which ones I should do. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I always say, have a damn good day.